Yeah, peace to the royal bloods out there. Yeah, so I want to tap into the sacrifices of family. You got one side, whereas you do blood sacrifices, okay, as far as being under under the beast man and all of that. And then you got the other side, which is you sacrificing family, friends, whoever. You know what I mean, on a higher rim of things. And we already know what it takes to get ahead in this matrix and this dreamland, this candy land, being amongst Hollywood and things of that nature. So we already know how that works. Let's talk about the sacrificing of family on a higher rim. When you on this earthbound rim dimension, you're gonna have this ideal that family is not there for you. They don't support you. They brain dead. When you speak about certain topics, subjects, whatever, they don't want to hear nothing you gotta say. You know why? Because they part of that blackout identity. They part of that blackout ID. You know what I mean? That's what they represent. They brains been fried. They brain been fried. It's been fried for a very long time, for years. These cats need a cleanse. These cats need a serious cleanse. They vessels is all dirty. And then, as I drive too, man, I want to say this real quick. These people drive. These people retarded. It's like these people are literally cattle out here. You know what I mean? Cattle. Straight cattle. But yeah. Family and friends, you're going to have to sacrifice. Why? Because they're going to be a hindrance in your life. They're going to be a great hindrance. So what you got to do is, you got to cut them off. Eventually you will. Because once you get into that path, you're not going to have time to be trying to go out to parties, trying to participate in all this nonsense out here. Out here having sexual activities, smoking activities, alcoholic beverages, that's being under consumption. As far as they daily activities, you're not gonna want to entertain that. You know what I mean? So once you subtract that, watch these cats disappear, man. They gonna disappear. They gonna disappear like the wind, man. They gonna disappear like the wind. They gonna disappear, man. That's how they do. That's what they about. They about feeding and relaying that energy off of you. You know what I mean? Off of each other, because y'all relaying that energy off of each other, because deep within those habits or activities, there are demons that are visible. There are demons that are relevant within those activities. So they feeding off your energy. You know what I mean? And another thing, when you totally eliminate these activities, I'm telling you, these demons, they get mad. They get mad as hell. They start causing disruption in your household, wherever the activity may be. They cause a lot of disruption. You know what I mean? They get angry, jealous. They get pissed off, man. When you don't do the Simon Says, they get pissed off. Because you're no longer under the submission of that damn demon. You know? So you have family members that participate in these activities. You know, you have family members that get pissed off with you. They want to start arguments with you. You know what I mean? Because they under that equated water energy. They under that aqua. You know, that aquafina. They under that aquafina. You know? They under that aquafina energy. You know? They ain't about it, man. They ain't about that life. They ain't about the life. They ain't about that life at all. They all about conquering and destroying the vessel and the soul. But you can't destroy the soul. You can only lower the soul energy. You know what I mean? They want to suck the light force out of you every chance they get. Every chance they get. You know? But when you on a path, family members will not be along with you because they wasn't chosen. You know, we speak in the terms because you was never really chosen. People who are chosen are individuals who never been in that particular seat or position before. So they've been chosen to take lead into whatever position that they've been chosen into. You know? The soul beings never been chosen. We are who we are. We are the I am that I am. That's who we are. We are the I am that I am. We exist all over this damn multiverse in all these dimensions. In all of these dimensions. You know what I mean? I had me some chlorophyll. And I put some ginger. Put some ginger powder up in there. Put some ginger action up in there. You know? Add some spice to it. To the sweetness, you know? Super good, man. It's super good. But never mind that. We all about the benefits. Consuming all the great benefits that enhances the cellular structure. But yeah, these families, man, through your path, they already sold you out. They already sold you out. You know what I mean? You got moms and dads, they not there because they ain't really your parents. They not really your mom and dad. You just came through them. You just came through them. You know what I mean? You look like them, you know, due to, you know, a fleshly, you know, the fleshly steps into, you know, dealing with the you know, the seed, the genetics, the genetic steps that took place. So of course you gonna look like, you know, you're part of the bloodline and things of that nature. These folks on go. I'm on go too. But you know, watch who you honking the horn at, because I ain't the one. But yeah, these guys are incredible. But yeah, you know, that's what it is. Your family ain't really your family. That's down here. Your family is really your family. That's up there. That's up there. That resides in the heavens. You know? They reside in the heavens. You know, I'm gonna say this again. I ain't no conscious teacher. Not at all. And another thing I want to add is that you got these cats out here who think, and I'm gonna respectfully say this, is that you got dudes out here who actually think they the only ones with some knowledge or can actually receive. No, you're not the only one. You know? And the thing is this, the sun could be stingy, real stingy at any given time, but that sun is shining light for all the gods and goddesses out here to obtain this knowledge on a consistent basis. The real ones is receiving daily on a consistent basis. So you got cats out here who want to hold back some knowledge like it's really hurting someone. No, it's not. It's not. Cause in this detail, you gotta be the sun that's shining, that's spreading the knowledge out here. Whether you looking for money or not, whether somebody paying for it or not. See, a lot of these cats, they in the ego, they vibing low, but they want to claim that they vibing so high. You're not vibing high at all. You claiming you the rootinest, tootinest cannon with all the knowledge, but you know, you want to act like you the only one receiving. You're absolutely not. You're not. It's a whole bunch of stuff that I've been on. I just haven't talked about. It's a lot of stuff that I haven't talked about. I done took a break from YouTube. You know what I mean? Because I wanted to focus on myself fully. You know what I mean? Take a break from the media, focus more on my business, things like that. But you know, it just cracks me up how, you know, people actually, you got people out there, brothers and sisters, that think they the only ones receiving. No, you're not. The sun is shining out here on all levels, sending signals out to the real ones on all levels. And it just amazed me how you got individuals who actually think they the only ones with some knowledge. Please. Let's put the ego aside. The sun ain't egotistic at all. The sun gonna keep on shining, keep putting that extraterrestrial, celestial intel out here on a consistent basis. Either the parasites is going to disintegrate or dissolve. You know what I mean? And or, you know, that's what's gonna happen. They gonna dissolve, and that's what it's gonna be. You know? They all gonna have a time limit. The sun kills parasites. So if the sunlight applies to those who it need to get to, that's who it applied to. If it don't apply, let it fly. Such as your blackout people out here. If it ain't gonna apply to them, then it's not. You know what I mean? People could only pretend but so long. Fake people can only pretend for such a short time. They can't pretend for so long. You know, pretenders don't have longevity. They dissolve, man. Pretenders, man. They don't last long. I don't care if there's parasites on my site. Guess what? At the end of it all, it don't apply to you anyway. It never did. So why would I care about this and that? About somebody looking at my videos doing this and that? I don't care. You know? It is what it is. Just make sure you apply the real in your daily life, and then once you apply it, you begin to find out who you are, then it will follow suit into your trail, into the purple print, the ultraviolet print. It will apply itself. It will follow through within your state of mental. Within that pine cone, you know, it's going to flow. You be safe out there. So if it don't apply, let it fly, man. That's how I see it. I can't be concerned about these parasites, because if I'm focusing on them, I'm focusing off of myself. Once you're in tune with yourself, you would not be concerned about what the hell is going on here or what these parasites is doing. And that's where, you know, for real, on the real, this is where the media content should be done away with, and we should be communicating with, you know, those who are in the knowing. We should be communicating with them on a higher level, outside of these damn you know, media outlets. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about it. Nobody talking about that, man. You know. Ain't nobody talking about that, though. Let's get done away with these media outlets and really communicate on a high level. Let's really get to all the beings. Enough of us being spread out. We need to send out the signal, whereas we can all conjoin together, communicate together as one, as a whole, outside our vessels. Let's do that. Come on, that's next level. That's next level talk. We still talking about communicating off of media outlets. Come on, let's raise the vibration outside of these media outlets. Reality is, these teachers or these individuals that's talking about this and that, they not ready to let go of the matrix fully, how they claim to be. They can't let it go. You know what I mean? Because they get a stimulated feel, a sensation. They get a stimulated sensation. They get a stimulated sensation. But these are the people who say that, you know, we need to do this and do that, and we got all these powers to do this and do that. You know, which we do, but, you know, you got some of them that claim to know who's who and what's what. Then you need to connect with the who's. You know, you need to connect with those folks that's in the knowing, and be done away with the media outlet. Plain and simple, man. Plain and simple. Plain and freaking simple. You know what I mean? But your real family are the ones that you really connect with and are connected to on a higher vibration. The high vibes, man. That's who your real family is. Not your direct family, not your intermediate family. You know, 9 times out of 10, you gotta watch out for them. Cause they the ones that'll sell you the hell out. They the ones that'll sacrifice your ass to Moloch or Baal, you know what I mean? Baal, they gonna sacrifice your ass. You know what I mean? You gotta literally be mentally prepared for your family members, cause they gonna throw you in the cold, man. They gonna throw you in the freezer. They gonna give you a dish served cold, man. That's how treacherous they are, man. Your immediate family members, they treacherous, man. You know, they trying to get on so bad. They want the bag. They all about the bag. They all about the bag. They all about the money. They all about the money. I'm about to start writing poetry too. Oh yeah, I'm about to start, writing down this poetry. You know what I mean? Do a couple videos on this poetry business. You know, if it don't apply, let it fly. You know. Enjoying this energy breeze coming through. It's real breezy out here with the sun. You know. You know, and too, you gotta ask these people too, when you put people on to solar communication, ask them how what their vision is like after these days of sun gazing or what have you. You know, ask them what their vision like. You know, because your vision not supposed to be normal, what they call normal. You start seeing energetic particles and stuff like that. You develop an energetic radar embedded into your eyeballs. You know what I'm saying? These are things these guys ain't talking about. But they claim to have all these freaking abilities. But they be pump faking like Shaq, man, at the free throw line. Or at the 3-point line. They be pump faking, man. They be pump faking. Reality is you ain't about the reality. But these cats need to stop, man, and mentally raise their vibrations, man. Mentally. Be the sun. As long as you the sun, who cares? What parasites is doing this, doing that? Who cares? Your message should be solidified by those who capture it and utilize it in their daily lives. You know what I mean? Yeah, point blank period. Yeah, so I'm about to get off this video real quick. You know, about to head in the crib and Get some greens going. Get some kale greens going. And some garbanzo beans. All that good stuff. You know. Good. Yeah, so I'm going to get that going. You know. I plan on fasting for a couple days. Remain focused. Yeah, for all the souls out there, solar beings out there, remain focused. Remain focused. You got demons attached to your family members, attached to their heads. I watched Get Out again. That was a deep movie, man. That was a deep movie. Very deep movie. They got that. They got cats' bodies being hijacked in Hollywood. These cats' bodies is hijacked out here and by spirits. You know that's walking around here. You know, like it's sweet cake out here. Like it's sweet cake out here. You know, that's how they moving, like it's sweet. You know? Saying it's not a game, man. It's not a game. It's not a game. But I'm out of here. Much peace to the souls and the soulettes out there. Peace. Non-ascension.